Year-old preschool student in Bonneville County is okay after he fell asleep on a bus. Then the bus driver didn't realize the boy was still on the bus. And now school leaders are making changes so it doesn't happen again.
Local News 8's Esme Carriega covering this story for us today, and she joins us from outside the District 93 bus barn. Esme, one thing you found out is things could have been a lot different if that little boy had walked a different direction.
That's right, Carol. Things could have been a lot different if that 4-year-old decided to actually walk across this very busy, dangerous road right over here, where I've seen cars whip past, semi-trucks go past as well, and instead he headed a different direction, which he headed towards Bonneville High School, and he chose a safer route. You send your child on a school bus and you hope they are being watched carefully. However, in this case, a child falls asleep in the back seat and the driver fails to do their routine check. District Transportation Supervisor Carrie Judy walked me through what happened when the boy woke up.
This is the bus.
Okay, so this is the actual bus?
Yes.
Okay.
He was sitting in this
He was
seat,
sitting over here.
and his head was laying here against the window.
Okay.
The boy makes his way to the back of the bus.
Okay, how easy is it for that door to open?
Very easy.
Surveillance footage doesn't catch the boy's escape because the camera automatically shuts off 5 minutes after the bus is turned off. He then makes his way towards Bonneville High School. This map shows that he traveled more than 1,500 feet to the high school. Meanwhile, parents go to pick up their child from the bus stop and realize he's not on that bus. And then they call the school. Dozens showed up to help with the search.
We checked all buses. We went through all the underneath the buses. We went through all the buildings. We went everywhere.
And all along, the missing 4-year-old was at another school, sitting in another preschool class.
2 errors were made. One, when the child didn't show up to the classroom in Ammon in the preschool, a phone call should have been made home. The second mistake was when the bus finished its route. The driver didn't walk through the bus to make sure.
The boy returned to his parents around 5 last night.
And these kids are our kids, you know. They really are our kids. Unless when we get them home, we rest in peace. But when they're not home, we're concerned about them. They're our kids.
Now, Superintendent Shackett says no disciplinary action has been taken against the driver, the bus driver, or the bus's aide that was on the bus at the time. Reporting live from the bus barn, I'm Esme Carriega.
All right, thank you, Esme. Chuck Shackett says the school district is looking at the policy changes that might be necessary just to make sure this doesn't ever happen again. Not the first time I've heard the story of a kid falling asleep in the back of the bus and not being noticed. So
Yeah, it happens from time to time, but boy, it kind of sends a shiver through you.
You just have to do that sweep, yeah.
Well, time to check in out. First, there's Chief Meteorologist